actually, right? I need to see kind of why'd you drop that hand, right? Gotta keep contact here, I'm still alive. Don't assume I'm dead just because you hit me once. Oops. Now you see how you tried to hit here and then actually pushed your body away?
Yep.
Right? Open your hand, you're hitting like this. Right? So, see how your body's tilted and you're just using muscle to push it away? No, just head suspended from a string, relax, relax. Shift your weight forward. Better.
Okay.
Changed everything, right? It's the difference between versus funk. Okay? So you kind of get that. You get sometimes you observe what people are doing, and it means getting hit. Again, if we're all on the same side, then no one's going to die.
What was the part, Ari, you said was for me?
Oh, in terms of sometimes, instead for, what did I say? So instead of as we're flowing, instead of me just constantly kind of taking advantage of everything that's going on. When I say taking advantage, it's not like pejorative, it's just like, he makes a mistake, so I just do my thing, right? Instead of that, I might just kind of observe what he's doing, boom. And intentionally not move and make myself see how you're pushing me away. You don't want to push away with hits. So you get the idea? Mm-hmm. So just kind of observing his habits, because if I keep seeing him do this, I never would have had a chance to see that and correct it if I was never letting him hit me there in the first place. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So there's something, it's kind of a teaching / good training partner sometimes thing. Don't do that all the time, because you don't want to just do nothing, but you know what I mean? In terms of hitting and distance and everything, you generally do not want to push people away when you hit them. If I'm coming in and you hit me, boom, I have open hand for now, and you push me away, boom, great, something else is coming in, okay? You can never count on one shot ever doing anything, or any one particular, even if you hit him 3 dozen times, you cannot count on your next shot knocking him out or anything like that. What you generally can count on, rewind. So you don't want to push with your hits. Remember, the maximum damage that we're looking for on most parts of the body is not from
Sorry.
it's not from a hit that's like pushing the bag away. It's from a hit that's denting the bag, making it jump, right? That's a general rule for when you're hitting bags. So for a person, when I hit the throat, this isn't going to do the damage that is on the throat or neck, right? So that's why in contact flow, you want to make sure all your hits are crisp thuds as opposed to tight pushes, right? And with the other part of that, because if you do hit someone and push them away, you're just giving them a chance to come back, okay? With something else, maybe. So even though you can't count on any one shot of any sort taking them out, what you can count on is a good shot, maybe creating some distance. Whether he flinches away from it or whether you literally knock him back a little. Even if you weren't pushing, even if I do that, his body is naturally going to try to go away from it. And so that's why it's key in your contact flow, again, assuming you're not doing the fixed foot stuff, which is good to revisit sometime, but it definitely shouldn't be what you do all the time. As I'm hitting, just continue flow with me, right? If you notice what my feet are doing, constantly moving in, right? So I'm not hitting and then catching up, all right? If I'm hitting, I don't want to say anticipating, but you're kind of naturally feeling that this is going to create space, so you're already taking it up. Corollary to that is that means I'm getting my whole skeleton into this, right? Because I'm moving into the space. So when you contact flow with people, again, you don't want to be hitting to push them away and then coming back. One thing you can do to easily correct that, push me away as we flow. Thank you. Just a little reminder, okay? Because most likely if he's pushing me, he's committing his weight forward, so he won't be able to evade that or do anything about it, right? Normally if he goes to kick me, right, I'm able to deal with it because I can unweight any leg that I want to on a moment's notice. But if I'm committed to pushing forward, I can't pick up his leg for that moment, right? Again, overcommitment. So, as you move and hit, see what happened there? You hit here, but then all you did was unfold your arm. Boom, whole body. No, don't push. Boom, as this goes to hit, your whole body shoots closer to stop pushing. Boom, track. It had nothing to do with the impact. It had to do with your body staying behind, right? So, try to stay at the same speed.